Another damn shuttle. And another group of folks that got caught, I'm guessing. Fewer and fewer people left.
Where the hell have you been? I would have gone myself if I had more than one leg. Anyway, did you find all the parts?
Here you go. Everything from the list. Hope we didn't miss anything.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. My brain's done for the day.
What are you doing? The internal components are delicate. You break one, you're marching right back out to get another.
Okay. Lucky we found all the parts. I'll get started immediately. Alex, can I get a little help, please?
See if I have a choice.
We need to secure our water supply. Park helped me clear the debris blocking the door, but the boiler's still an issue.
Relax, it's not urgent. We still got plenty of bottled water. Let's make the slacker do it when he finally wakes up.
Can I give it a shot? And you can give me some hints if I need them.
So, you're a plumber all of a sudden, huh, girl? I doubt it. Brian and I'll take a look once we're done here, but, sure. Give it a shot if you got nothing better to do.
Que tú lo has jugado, es verdad. Tú me hablaste de este juego, pero no recordaba que lo habías jugado. No recordaba. Yo entiendo y supongo que podemos omitir algunos puzzles, vale, te da la opción de omitirlos, pero puede ser que a lo mejor al final del juego tengas que hacer un puzzle sí o sí, que no puedas omitirlo, porque tiene sentido. Jugué la primera parte, la segunda parte no. Es verdad, me dijiste que esta era la segunda parte, pero en ninguna parte, valga la redundancia, dice que sea una segunda parte. Así que entonces yo lo estoy jugando y ya está. No... Si llego a saber... Es más, en Steam tampoco te menciona que es segunda parte de un juego que es el primero, es tal cual. Da la sensación que se pueden jugar por separado, porque en ningún momento hacen alusión al primero.
It's not a proper home without duct tape.
Ahora venga, va. Whisky escocés. Whisky escocés. Whisky escocés. Lo que tú digas. Nota de Alex sobre la investigación de nanites. He probado el agua. Está bien. No tiene mierdas, ni nanobots, ni cosas así. Eso sí, yo no me la bebería. Hace un año que no se limpian los filtros. Tiene que estar a rebosar de todo tipo de residuos. Tendremos que usar la caldera. Lo malo es que es más antigua que el acueducto de Segovia. No sé si me funciona o no. Cuando tenga algo de tiempo probaré los modos. Vale.
An old electronic microscope. Brian likes to keep it handy. Once we realized that nanites in the water supply were what caused people to lose consciousness, we started checking the levels regularly.
Ah, fíjate, los nano... O sea que entonces el agua... En el agua había nanobots. Curioso.
Found you, you little pests. Before, nanites were used for medicinal purposes. Now, it's practically as bad as poison.
Fíjate. No está en España, no. No está en España. No sé en qué... al principio del juego creo que mencionan la ciudad, pero no sé si es una ciudad ficticia o no lo sé. Pero no es España. Mira qué guay, tío, un Wallman. Esta mezcla me mola mucho. Voy a darle por saco.
Let him sleep. He earned it today.
Ah, vale. Y que pensé que podía pegarle una
Writing
patada.
in style, huh, Vera? Looks cozy. Not like those mattresses we've been sleeping on. Too small for me, sadly.
Ya, pues oye, tenemos colchones, tío. ¿Dónde dormir? Que está muy bien montado esto, tío. Tienes ahí unos colchones, unos palés debajo. ¿Qué más quieres?
Even after the medicine, Vera doesn't seem to be getting it. Olga, are you okay?
We wanted to warm up. The weather's been terrible lately.
Ofrecer tu ayuda.
Hey, I know we haven't exactly talked much, but I wanted to ask you...
How did I end up in this mess? Seems like you and Matthew are in cahoots.
Sorry, if you don't want to talk about it, I get it.
Rick. That's her father's name. We met after everything happened. Ended up in the same group. He was special, you know? And yeah, we got caught up in the moment. A few days later, Rick and the boys got caught. That's how I ended up alone and pregnant. Before the incident, I was a school teacher, surrounded by kids, even though I never had any of my own. Not that I didn't want any, just didn't have my chance. Now, I don't even have a choice. I hate feeling like a burden, but I know Vera and I make things more difficult. Тяжело. Just like I know we wouldn't have survived without the group.
Don't say that, Olga. None of us thinks you're a burden.
Спасибо. Thank you. At least now we've got a roof over our heads. Maybe a little too cold and wet for a child, of course. But at least it's better than sleeping outside.
La primera parte es muy corta. Parece como si fuera en conjunto un juego único, pero lo dividieron en dos. Vale. Tiene sentido. Que lo lanzaran como si fueran dos capítulos, ¿no? A lo mejor. Ya te digo, si miras en Steam, yo no he visto nada que hiciera alusión a una primera parte, o un primer capítulo, segundo capítulo, algo así, no sé.
Anything I can do for you two?
I was going to ask the boys, but maybe you can take a look? Vera's crib's been squeaking. Maybe the joints need oiling.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Preguntar por Vera, ¿cómo
How's
se
Vera
encuentra?
doing?
I'm not sure. I don't think she's getting any better. And I don't know what to do. She had a tough time with the cold when we were out looking for shelter.
This is bad, and I'm not sure what else we can do.
Back in the day, we just call a doctor. Can't do that now, though. I just hope she doesn't get worse. The nightmares I've been having still have me rattled. In one dream, I sat up in bed, but Vera was missing. Not with me, not in the crib. I panicked, frantically looking for her everywhere. People just stared at me like I was crazy. Who's Vera, they kept asking.
That sounds awful. Don't worry, we all know who Vera is. I should get going.
Sure.
Las juntas dice que no están bien, no sé qué. Que hacen ruido.
There must be something I can do to keep it from creaking so loudly.
Vale, hay que hacer ruido, ¿no? Pues habrá que... Sí, tenemos que coger algo por ahí. Pero lo mejor de todo esto es que sigue habiendo electricidad, así que no, tampoco nos podemos quejar mucho. Lo primero que se puede perder es la electricidad.
My dad was always wrestling with the plumbing. He'd ask me to get these from the garage. I'm sure I'll find a use for these sooner or later.
¿Y eso qué es? Sellos de coma. ¿Puede ser? No, no parece que aquí los sellos de coma peguen.
Emily, do you want to have a look at the boiler? Because when the guys removed the lumber, I was the first in line. This is horrible going so long without hot water. Unfortunately, it's not working. I have no idea how to fix it, and the men aren't doing a darn thing about it.
It seems like it'd be easy for them.
I know, right? But they always find something more important to do. Not showering might not bother them, but we really could use some fresh water from the well.
Sí,
Then we won't have to keep looking for bottled water all the time. There are no nanites here. Alex checked the samples. But I can't fix them on my own. Park would help, but he's out on a sortie.
I'm no expert, but I'm willing to try. Although the last time I tried my hand at plumbing, I flooded the neighbors below. I'll see what I can do. I could really use a little luxury myself.
Vale, otro... Vale, en este caso no se puede ver. On Guard Your Family Health. Vale, es... Tiene que ver con la caldera, que la caldera es una caña.
This thing looks ancient. It's a miracle it's still up and running.
Es que
This
es
thing's never gonna work. But I could get lucky. Figures. The pipes are riddled with holes, which is why the boiler keeps shutting down.
Vale. Tenemos utilizar esto, utilizar esto.
Here we go. Looks sturdy. Better make sure it's all properly secured.
Sí, claro, tenemos la opción de utilizar la tira como esparadrapo, pero no sería suficiente. Entonces hay como una especie de adhesivos de goma.
There's no sense in trying this again. You know it won't work. Have to deal with the pipes first.
Va. Ah, vale, que tengo...
And now for the tape. Let's seal it all up nicely.
Ah, vale, que hay que utilizar los dos. No lo sabía, yo pensé que era uno u otro. No, no, utilizan los dos. Vale, entonces ahora sí.
All right. I patched the pipes, so let's try to equalize the water pressure.
Vale, se viene puzzlecito. Claro. Igualarla. Sí, ya está, ahí lo tienes. A ver, instrucción. Usa los botones del panel para ajustar la presión como se indica arriba. -2. +4. 1, 2. +5. +1. +4. Y aquí hay que restarle 1, 2, 3, 4. -6. -1. Y aquí es... -3. Bueno,
Holy, it worked. I kinda can't believe it.
este estaba
What's
bastante
that
sencillito.
buzzing? Emily, did you get it working? The boiler, I mean, it's fixed?
I think so. We should try running the shower. Mothers first, of course.
No objections from me. Wow, Emily. I'm very impressed.
Well, how about that? Little Emily fixed the boiler all by herself.
Nos hemos
Just a
dejado en
basic leak,
mal
big
sitio.
deal. The baby could have fixed that. Maybe even Matt. Stay focused, Brian. Let's wrap this up before we line up for the shower. Claire's gonna be in there for at least an hour anyway. Plenty of time to finish up.
Vosotros no tenéis ningún problema en no ducharos, así que os da igual.
Okay,
Ser los
taser
últimos.
is ready. It ended up being more work than we expected and frustrating. But if it works as advertised, it might still be worth making one for everybody. Think of it as a prototype, a trial version. I hope you won't have to use it, but I'm also dying to see if it works.
Looks kinda cheap. It better not fall apart in my hand.
How does it work?
The taser is effective at a distance of up to 1 meter, give or take. Theoretically, it'll fry robot circuitry like an egg. People too, most likely.
Vaya.
So you better be careful with it.
And remember, Matt, I'm looking at you. It's not a toy. The taser's experimental. Reliability and durability aren't exactly something we've been able to test, so use it sparingly. Emergencies only, you got it?
Relax, Gramps. I know my way around a gun. So what now? You got another genius plan? Tell me I'm wrong.
I told you already. We need to find others, survivors like us. We've been hiding out for over a year. We can't just wait for more of us to get captured.
So what are you suggesting? That we take this thing out and search for some robot brains to scramble?
Of course not. But we need to connect with others. We can't be the only ones left in the city.
We've already tried to radio other people, but the signal got traced and we almost got pinched. It's dangerous business, you know.
That was using the transmitter from inside the hideout. What about sending the signal from somewhere else?
Evidentemente.
I don't know a lot about this stuff, but there has to be a way to do it undetected by robots. Just people. What do you think, Brian?
No, no way. It's too dangerous. We can't risk losing more people.
I don't care. Anything's better than starving. Emily's right. We can't just keep sitting on our asses waiting for a miracle.
Exactly. We live like rats, we'll die like rats. We have to find out what happened, and how to fix it. I'd rather go down fighting than living in hiding. And besides, this time we're armed.
Little Emily is right. I've got an idea. SNBC, the TV studio where I used to work. Get it? Robots don't watch television.
Ah, amigo.
So, my guess is that the building is probably empty. We could send a signal and set it to loop. So as long as we leave quickly, the cops can't find us.
Are you out of your mind? You're actually gonna risk crossing half the city. What if something happens? You think you'll be able to outrun them all?
Of course not, Alex. I'm an old man. No kids. Sarah's gone for a long time now. What do I have to lose? If we can help the younger folks, it's our duty to try.
Respaldar a Brian, por supuesto.
Right. Brian, we know we can't do this without you. You worked in the studio, you know the layout. We have to go together.
That's what I'm talking about. It's high time this old man stretched his legs.
There's no way you're going. You thrill seekers and adrenaline junkies are gonna get us all killed. Don't you see what it's like out there? How many people do we have to lose for you to wise up?
Will you please stop shouting?
Alex, I'm going anyway. Even if I have to go alone.
You're not going alone, and that's final.
Matt?
God damn it. Fine. But only because I like you.
Ah, to hell with you. Guess Emily's the new sheriff in town then, huh? When the damn cops scoop everybody up, don't come crying to me. That's it. I'm going to bed.
We're all turning in. Rest up and prepare yourselves. We leave at sunrise.
O sea que el Matt ha aceptado a regañadientes. No quería, ¿eh? Tanto rollo y luego resulta que es un cagueta. A ver, bueno, sí, hablan acerca de... Tenemos que saber qué es lo que ha ocurrido e intentar repararlo. Pero bueno, es evidente que a no ser de que... Bueno, a no ser de que sea algo pequeño o que esté ocurriendo solo exclusivamente en la ciudad, lo cual no debería ser así, ¿no? Porque por lo que nos están comentando es algo que está extendido. No por una ciudad, sino tal vez por todo un territorio.
So we're here. Are you sure this place is really safe?
Well, Brian, think it's safe inside? I can't imagine they'd have much use for this place.
True.
De eso se trata.
They communicate through the network, not television. All the same, we should keep an eye out for any stray service bots that might be still inside.
No, sí, es evidente, tiene que haber más gente por ahí.
Let's go then.
Y estas partes, pues claro, te dejan directamente en la zona, por ejemplo, te dejan en esa zona. Te dejan en esa zona, pero no
I know, I saw it. I mean, well...
Yeah, right.
Pipe down, you two. Are you trying to alert all the drones?
Claro, la idea es que esta parte, pues a lo mejor hubiera estado guay que nos hubieran dejado ver un poquito de la ciudad, ¿no?
Whoa,
Pero
that
no, directamente te
thing's
metes aquí
huge.
dentro y ya está.
A security guard? What the hell is it guarding?
¿En serio?
If it spots us, everything goes south. So be careful. First, we need the power back on. It seems like only the emergency lights are functional. We also have to turn on the backup antenna. The primary one looks like it's been to hell and back.
We're not here for sightseeing. Robots inside means we can't mess around. Let's split up. I'll deal with the antenna, if you and Emily can get the power back on. Just tell me what I need to do.
Wait, what? Are you serious? What if we come across a security guard and we've only got the one taser? I think we should stick together.
Okay, all right. Here, just remember, it's only for absolute emergencies. Hopefully it won't explode.
What about you?
Don't worry, I've been through worse. Just keep an eye on the old man. Now, where do I find that antenna?
The elevators don't have any power. The doors are jammed. You should take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You should be able to find it up there. Instructions for bypassing the primary antenna should be nearby. Probably taped to the wall or something. Hopefully, no one took them. Wait until we restore the power, then turn it on. we'll all meet back at the communication center on the 2nd floor.
Sounds easy enough. I'll head up. Don't get into any trouble without me.
Te va en plan gallito. Y estas partes, pues no sé cómo lo vamos a hacer, pero da la sensación de que está todo muy guionizado, ¿sabes?
The youth of today. All right, little Emily, let's go.
So, where are we headed?
We need to get to the breakers. That's where we'll find the backup generator controls. It's straight ahead, right through the office. But in its current state, we'll have to find a way past the security guard.
Could we try using the taser on it?
No, too risky. There's no way to tell what would happen. Let's save it for an emergency.
Vale, pues aquí solamente podemos ir hacia adelante y hacia atrás. Mira, a veces es que está todo súper guionizado. En ese sentido. Y hacemos un rodeo porque esto está hecho así. Está hecho para que hagamos un rodeo. Y ya está. Espérate que aún va a ver al abuelo. El abuelo se queda ahí retrasado. A ver si encuentras alguna nota sobre el ataque. Sí, estaría bien que supiéramos algo con respecto a ver en qué situación nos encontramos. Cuidado. Cuidado. A ver, abuelo, vete para acá. Brian. Se ve que solamente me puede ver a mí. ¿Están armados? Sí, bueno, lo que lleva, desde luego, no tiene pinta de escoba. Lo que lleva el robot no parece una escoba. Y siendo una escoba, incluso también yo diría que está armado. Ahora, ya hemos entrado. Era dar la vuelta entera.
I haven't hustled like that in years. We're lucky he didn't spot us. Let's go. The breakers are in the far corner.
Enfoque sigiloso. Logro desbloqueado. Error. Hay una foto que está parpadeando constantemente. ¿Lo veis? Madre mía, qué triste, ¿no? Estas por lo menos tienen ordenador, pero este tiene un teléfono y es del año La Polka, tío. ¿Es un teléfono de ruleta? ¿En serio? ¿Este escritorio? Mira, todos con ordenadores y ese tiene... Qué cosa, qué curioso, macho. Vale, un cable que nos va a venir bien. Un cable HDMI seguro. Un cable que nos va a venir muy bien. Y eso es una tarjeta que nos está iluminando. De momento.
Boring. I gotta fix that.
Seguro que... Seguro que dibuja un gato. Y nos saldrá un logro.
Much better.
¡Toma ya!
I never realized how much I missed
F de
drawing.
felino. Seguro que dibuja un gato. Toma ya. Un gato. Hala. Mira qué bueno. Otro cable más.
Another cable.
Venga. Mejor 2 que 1.
Ugh, how can anyone get work done here? I hate offices.
La verdad es que... Ya, está maximizado el espacio, no se puede negar. El espacio está bien utilizado. Tribaser, ¿qué pasa, joven? ¿Cómo estás? Muchas gracias por pasarte. Pues mira, 2 cables, aparece otro. Ya llevamos 3. 3 cables. Vale. Pues yo creo que ya no hay más cables que encontrar. Este juego es del 2020. Y por lo que me estaba comentando Aton anteriormente, parece ser que es una segunda parte. Lo que pasa es que no está tipificado como segunda parte. Es posible que a lo mejor sea un segundo capítulo, o a lo mejor es un juego que querían hacerlo único y lo partieron en 2. Sí, como si fuera capítulo 1 o capítulo 2. Pero es que si tú lo buscas por Steam, no te dice que es la segunda parte de un primero.
Yikes. Getting stuck in an office like this feels cruel and unusual.
Y nos emplaza a un mundo muy en plan Terminator, en el que las máquinas se han adueñado de todo. Bueno, en este caso los
What do we have
autómatas
here?
o robots.
It looks like someone shut the power off on purpose. Well then, we'll just have to fix it.
Now what?
Some components are missing. The cables have been ripped out. I don't have the right parts with me, but the TV studio should have what we need. Can you search for them?
No te
We need
preocupes, tengo
3.
cable
I
para...
have what I need. Nice. Always
Toma
be
ya.
prepared, as Dad used to say.
Ahí está, tengo lo necesario. Toma, cables.
Hey, check it out. Will these work?
They're going to work just fine. I just wish I knew what order they need to be plugged in. I could really use your help, Emily. Would you mind taking a look at the distribution console there?
Eso tiene ya más años. Un momentito,
You'll
chicos,
need
me
to
están
cycle
llamando,
power
Un
through the
segundito.
blocks. And let me know when the LED turns green. That'll help me figure out the cabling sequence. By the time we're done, all the blocks should be active.
You and Alex really love outsourcing this kind of work, don't you? I'm on it.
Vale, chicos, ya estoy por aquí de vuelta. A ver, vamos a ver si terminamos
What is
esta
this
parte
thing?
por lo menos.
It's the emergency backup generator for power failures. It can power the entire building for about a week or so.
It seems to be online, so what are we doing here?
Looks like someone turned it on a long while back. Maybe a year. It's working at minimal capacity. Just enough to power the essentials. Probably why it's still got some juice left. Once we bring it up to full power, it will only last a day at best. But we won't need any more than that to transmit anyway. The auxiliary antenna doesn't hog as much energy.
Tiene pinta de que alguien lo ha puesto en marcha y puede ser que alguien esté viviendo ahí. Un mando de consola.
Whole collection. Huh. I guess the admin here didn't have a whole lot to do.
Mira. Giro 9. Eso es del Halo. ¿Eh? Eso es del Halo, sí señor.
Brian's waiting for me to redistribute the power.
Venga, va. Madre mía. Mueve los números en sus celdas para que la suma equivalga al valor indicado. Oh, cómo mola, tío. Madre mía. 12. Ah, vale, tengo que ponerlos ahí. De tal forma que sumen todo. Uf. Claro. Espérate. ¿Yo tengo que arrastrarlo o cómo es esto? Ahora, 7 y 3, 10, 11. Pues este... Claro, necesito que se rellene del todo. No me va a dejar, evidentemente. No, esto no funciona muy bien. Ahora. 3, 6, 7... 7... Estoy aquí yo complicando la vida. 5. Claro. Entonces esto es mucho más sencillo. Estaba ya aquí sufriendo, tío. Claro, si necesito... Claro, aquí necesito este. Este está cubierto. 5 y 3, 8, 11. Necesito 2. Pero lo que vamos a hacer es poner este 5 por aquí. Tenemos 6, 6. A 7. Ahí está. 5. 9. No, espérate. 5.
Fifth block lit.
Vale, pues entonces esto es mucho más fácil de lo que parece. Tenemos 5, otro 5 y otro 5.
Yes,
ya está.
all the blocks are on.
Es que pensé que había que utilizar todos los números y rellenar todos los cuadraditos.
Splendid.
Claro.
Now, for the final touch. And...
Y ahora no se ven los subtítulos. Y ahora coge, pisa y... Vaya, hombre.
Yes. It's all lit up like a Christmas tree now.
¿Qué le ha pasado? De repente subtítulos on, claro. On. Aplicar.
Okay. We should go.
Ahora sí.
The lights are bound to attract some cops sooner or later.
Las luces traerán a la policía. Y esto dice que iba a funcionar
Let's
solamente
head
un
up to the
ratito.
second floor.
Venga, va. Que vais un poquito... Vais lentitos. Falta un poquito de sangre. Ahí está el gatete que hemos pintado. Ya está todo activo. Eso tiene buena pinta, ¿eh? Esos pinchos.
Out of order. Just how I like him.
That's one less problem for us. Mind where you step, though.
Vaya, este sabe más de lo que parece, ¿eh?
Hey, Matthew. That was fast. Nice job. So the antenna was no trouble, I take it?
Easy peasy. Worked like a charm.
Great. So now let's go have a look at the comms terminal.
Venga, otro puzzle más.
That's not good. The data disk is missing. The terminal is useless without it.
Can we use another?
No dice. The disk and the terminal are linked. Technicians eject the disks and take them after their shifts. An extra security measure to prevent unauthorized transmissions.
Any chance we know what the technician's name was?
Back when I worked here, comms were run by Larry. Larry Wilson, I think. Far as I know, he still worked up here until the incident.
It's Thompson, not Wilson. I found his personal tablet. It wasn't locked. There's a bunch of unread messages, including one from security. It says here that Larry was having issues getting his locker open. Security replaced the lock and asked him to choose a personal password to replace the default.
We're stuck without that data disk. We need to find that locker. Emily, can you look around while Matthew helps me get set up here?
Claro que sí, güey.
Any suggestions on where to look? I don't remember seeing any lockers.
Good point. A lot's changed since I worked here. Check the film set first. It's locked, but I'll try to lower the barrier. And be careful. There might still be more robots left inside. Oh, I almost forgot. Grab me a microphone while you're there. Matt, would you mind helping me calibrate the backup antenna?
Sure.
Vale, ahora ya nos dejan libertad para ir por ahí dando vueltas.
Nice view. Reminds me of the coffee house near my flat.